everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another subscriber Sunday video. So first thing I want to talk about are my weigh-ins. I have been starting my Friday videos. Then by the time I get home, I have to usually finalize my grocery list and my meal plan, and I end up not putting up my Friday videos because I've been not wanting to do a separate just weigh-in video. I am trying to focus less on the scale and the number, especially since I've been going through these whole like, okay, let's just gain a whole bunch and then we lose and we hit a low number, and then we gain and then we lose a little bit, then we lose a little bit, then we gain a little bit, and then we hit another low number. It's like, it is irritating me so bad. I want to still weigh in every week because, you know, that's part of the program, and I don't think I probably could not. I mean, I think it would drive me crazy not weighing in every week, but I want to like not focus so much on that number. So when I do Friday videos, when I get them up, it's just right now it's really hard because I work 5 days a week, and before, when I was only working 4 days a week, it was easy because I did my grocery shopping on Friday, and so it wasn't like I don't know, I just had like more time to plan and more time to do things. And so now that I am back to working 5 days a week, it's really hard to get all those videos up every week, every day, all the what I ate videos up every day. So I don't want to put like a bad video up, so that's why I want to make sure that, you know, or an incomplete video. And anyway, so then I just started thinking about, because like again this week, so let's just go back a little bit. So what I'm going to start doing is when I have a Friday video go up, I will talk about my weigh-in. When I don't, I'll talk about it here, or I might just talk about it both places. That way you always know where to find it. But I'm not going to focus on it too much here because I want to, you know, focus on you guys in these videos. But basically, yes, the scale's been doing the same thing it has been. It's like I go up a few ounces. I think 2 weeks ago I went up like 4 ounces, and then, or no, it was 3 weeks ago. Then like last week I went down like 4 ounces, same 4 ounces, and this last week I went up like 2 pounds. So I don't know what's going on. It's so irritating. But since I do look back at my the weight table, you know, it just seems that's always been my pattern. So that's just how my body is. And I think the things that I could have done better last week for sure is something I'm going to talk about, and that is my water and my getting my activity in and just tracking in general. And I'll talk about that more at the end of this video because part of our challenge this week. So I think that's what I could have done better, and we'll see if doing that this week, if I lose the 2 pounds I gained, we'll see what happens. But on the other hand, I do like to focus, I like to focus less on the scale and more on other things. So how I feel. I felt pretty good. I mean, considering that it was that time of the month, I mean, I kind of felt, you know, kind of icky and a little bit bloated, but not a whole lot bloated, because I've been drinking my skinny tea and all that stuff through Teamy, and I don't know if that helped. I think that really helps with the bloating, especially during, you know, that time of the month. But one thing I could, like I said, I could have been doing better was some of the water and the activities. So sorry, I don't want to get too far ahead of where I'm at kind of on my notes. So anyway, that's the update you. So I am like up, I think it was like 1.8 or 2 exactly. I'm not sure. So that's where I'm at. So we'll see what happens this week. I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to focus less on the number. Oh, non-scale victories. That's what I was talking about. I like to focus on the non-scale victories. So in general, I've been feeling, you know, pretty good. And then so it wasn't yesterday, Saturday, but last weekend we went up to Trader Joe's. There was an Old Navy right next to there, and I did get a pair of jeans. They're Rockstar super skinny jeans in size 14. So that is the first time I have been in a size 14 in, you know, those types of jeans before. And so the scale can say whatever it wants to say, but obviously my body is changing in other ways, and obviously that 2 pounds is not reflective of my body, of like what my body composition is. So, and I'm able, you know, I've been buying, you know, all my shirts are consistently either large or extra large, and that is coming down from, you know, 4X and 3X and all that stuff. So it's like It just depends on the type of shirt. And actually, like, the extra large shirts I've been having to buy are any button-up shirts, and that's because of my chest size. So but like t-shirts and things like that have been consistently in size large, and most of my shirts now are size large. So it's like, just because that number on the scale is being annoying and basically the scale just needs, you know, to go away, but we have to use it. That's the only way we can track our progress as far as Weight Watchers goes. So that is an update on my weigh-ins. The question of the week last week, I was so glad I asked this question. So our last week's question was, what kind of lessons learned that you have had on your weight loss journey or healthy lifestyle journey? And this came from the new series I have, which is my lessons learned while starting a healthy lifestyle. And so I wanted to know what your lessons you guys have learned, and I loved your answers so much. I feel like, and one thing I feel like when I was reading the answers, and also while I'm doing the series that I'm doing, the lessons learned series, it has really made me reflect back on my journey, and especially right now where the scale is being so just annoying again. It's like, as these, like, looking at your guys' lessons learned and looking at mine and just the things I've been saying in the videos, it's like, it's really making me reflect and think, you know what? We are all so different, and just because the scale says this thing, or maybe I can make little changes here or changes there, I don't know, it's just really making me reflect on my journey. And I hope that when you guys think, if you didn't answer last week's question, still think about that. Think about the lessons that you've learned on your journey. Read everyone's answers. I'm going to put them right after this little clip right here. I'm going to put everybody's answers, so read them. Kind of think about them and reflect on your own journey as you read them. It really does make you think. That's what when I read everyone's answers, it really made me kind of think, you kind of got these aha moments a few times, and it's just great. Especially, it's knowing that there's so many people, other people out there who are going through the same thing you are, who think the same way you think. And plus it makes you get a perspective on other people. So it's like, you're doing this journey and someone else is doing the exact same journey as you, but your results are maybe way up here and their results are way down here, and you're thinking, well, they're just not doing something right. But that's not true, because of everybody is just so different. And actually, one of my next lesson learns video is going to be talking about that. Everybody's different. So that was last week's question. So this week's question has something to do with what this week's challenge is going to be. So this is what I want to know from you guys. Do you plan out everything you eat? So meaning all your breakfast, lunch, dinners, snacks, or do you just plan out just your dinners? And a lot of people just plan out their dinners. But do you say pre-track or write it down in a planner, or put it in your, if you're on Weight Watchers, do you put it in your app? Do you just track out your whole entire week of what you're going to eat? What about exercise as well? So if you're going to be, if you're going to be tracking, you're going to be working out 3 days a week, do you write it down in your planner that you're working out these 3 days a week? Do you plan out your exercises and your workouts you're going to do? If so, has that made you more successful doing that? I'll kind of give you a little preview on my answer. I used to do that. And actually the food I've been not real consistent with doing that, but I used to be very consistent with doing that. And I felt like those weeks that I did that, I've been kind of reflecting on, this last few months with the scale being, you know, up and down and then way up and then, you know, craziness. And I feel like I did my best when I did pre-track everything. And I felt the best as well. And I felt like I could really crush my goals doing that. But I think in a way I feel really ridiculous doing it. I think, okay, who does this? Who like really sits there and tracks out every single thing you're gonna eat, and you tell yourself, this is what you're allowed to eat on Monday, this is what you're allowed to eat on Tuesday. Is that realistic? That's why I keep telling myself, is that realistic to do that? Am I able to do that for the rest of my life? Is that why, you know, am I gonna be able to sustain this? And I think the answer is that I think yes, I really do. I think that's why in a way I stopped doing it for a while, because I kept thinking, okay, I need to look at this for the long haul. But I think if I do Monday through Friday, I am very, very strict with myself. And then on the weekends, I kind of plan out. I need to plan out, like, I need to have an idea of what is in the house to eat and have some stuff prepped. Because I did for a while kind of fall off, you know, the wagon a few times on the weekend. But I feel like if I have kind of an idea, okay, here's some breakfasts that are here, easy to grab, easy to go. Here's some lunches, easy to grab, easy to go. Same with dinners. Because the weekends, you know, like, well, Fridays and Saturdays, Sundays is kind of back to normal days around our household. But Fridays and Saturdays are kind of the free-for-all days where we don't really plan anything. And so I'm thinking that, you know, if I kind of have a general idea of things, have things prepped, then I think I'm not crazy for doing that. But as far as workouts, I think that's a little bit more common to do that, because people have their leg days or their ab days or that kind of thing, their cardio days. So I think that's more common. But so I'm just want to know from you guys though, is do you guys do that? Do you think it's realistic? Does it help you be more successful if you plan out everything you eat, drink, or I don't know necessarily drink, but eat, snacks, meals, all that? So let me know how you guys do that. So that is this week's question. I will try to put it in a little bit more coherent way here across the screen and down below. So let's get to this week's challenge. So, well, first, last week's challenge, which is actually our monthly challenge, is to try to get more steps in, focus on steps, focus on water. Last week I did horrible again. It was kind of busy at work. We had some things going on, and so I wasn't, you know, at my desk all the time. We only had left the office one day. That day actually didn't do terrible with it, but it's hard to get steps in when you're in a car for 4 hours of your 8-hour day. But so that's the step part. I kind of give myself a little bit of latitude on that. But I still did not do good. So this is what I'm going to do this week, and I think I'm going to do this from this day forward. So last week I was supposed to get 8,000 steps a day. Did not happen. Did not happen. I haven't even gotten a battery for my Fitbit, so I've been using my phone, which I don't know if it's as accurate because I don't keep it in my pocket constantly, but I need to try to start doing that. Or just being more conscious of the amount of steps and getting up and moving. So that's what I'm doing this week. And same with water. I am going to start tracking out how much water I need to drink. So I have my little planner here. This is one of the, can't remember what they're called. It's like the mini happy planners, I think, or something. So, you're not gonna be able to see this, but I kind of have my drinks there, the little check boxes. I'm gonna check them off when I do them. So I'm gonna drink my, and I'm not gonna be drinking the lemon chia water anymore, because I've been counting those points for the chia seeds, and it kind of takes up like 3 or 4 points a day. And so I'm thinking I'm going to, you know, instead when I consume chia seeds, I think I might do some water once in a while, because I did like how it made me feel, and I think it's supposed to be really good for your skin and your hair and all that stuff. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is just do the apple cider vinegar lemon water, and then just occasionally have some chia pudding or chia seeds on my toast with my bananas and things like that, where I can just kind of just do a sprinkling of them. So I'm going to be doing lemon apple cider vinegar water in the morning. Apple cider vinegar is supposed to be really great for you. Just Google the health benefits of apple cider vinegar. And then I am doing the 30-day detox from Teamy. If you don't know what Teamy is, I have a link down below to the website and also a code for them. So I'm doing the 30-day detox. So I drink the skinny tea in the morning. I also have the Teamy energy tea, which I just started drinking this weekend. and I'm really enjoying that. So I'm gonna drink, you can re-steep the tea leaves a couple times. And so my goal is to drink like 2 of those a day just to try to get hydrated, because I'm having so much trouble drinking plain water and I don't put anything in my tea. So I count that as my water. And they have so many good health benefits to them, the tea does. So I think I can probably drink tea better than just plain water, because I don't know what the heck's up wrong with me with the water, but I don't want to use a bunch of water enhancers because that's the only way I can get the water down. And then I feel like I'm kind of backtracking a little bit by putting all these water enhancers in there that have all these artificial sweeteners in them. So I'm like, what's better, you know? So I figured the tea is better than drinking artificial sweeteners in my water. So I'm going to be doing the lemon chia water in the morning, and I have a little check box. The skinny tea, little check box. The energy tea, I have 2 check boxes for that, so I'll drink that, like, you know, I'll just take it to work and I can drink a couple of those during the day. I do have a check box for water, so I have my water bottle is 20 ounces or my water cup is 20 ounces, so either one of those is the same amount of ounces. So I'll bring one of those with me to work every day, and I have marked down to drink 2 of those while I'm at work. And then every other day with the detox, you drink colon tea. And so I have, I'll drink that every other day. And then before I've been going to bed, instead of drinking coffee, I've been drinking the Teamy Relax tea. If you don't have any of those Teamy teas, I also like the Yogi teas. Just look up Yogi teas, and you can probably find those in most of the grocery stores. And there is a calming one, it's called Calming. It's really comparable to the Relax tea. So I do drink that one too when I don't have any of the Relax tea. And as far as the energy tea, there's one called Positive Energy from Yogi. That is a sweet tangerine, so good. So you could try that one as well if you want to drink some tea. So that is my plan, to plan out kind of my drinking my fluids and staying hydrated. I can tell I'm extremely dehydrated. I mean, there's the obvious, you know, when you go to the bathroom you can tell. But then other things is like my contacts have been extremely dry. My throat's been extremely dry and kind of sore. So I can also kind of see it on my skin has been really dry. So I am not drinking enough water. I have been drinking a lot of coffee. I've been drinking energy drinks, sugar-free energy drinks, which have artificial sweeteners in them like crazy. I've been drinking diet sodas, a ton of them, and I don't know why, what is going on with me. So anyway, that is what I'm going to be doing as far as staying up with our Healthy Habits Challenge of drinking our water and just staying hydrated in general. So I'm going to stay hydrated with lots of tea and lots of water. And I'm still having my 2 cups of coffee a day because I love my coffee. So have that. And then as far as working out, I have another little thing in here. Again, I don't know how much you're going to be able to see this. So my week this week was supposed to be 9,000 steps. So even though I didn't do the 8,000 steps last week, I am still going to commit to doing 9,000 steps every day this week. But I'm breaking it down and giving myself mini goals throughout the week. I don't know how else to do it. It's the only way I can think of doing it. So in the morning, I'm going to start out with walking with Leslie every morning. So like Monday morning I have, and I'm even writing down which of the Leslie videos I'm doing. I have a ton, you guys know. I have all my Leslie videos. Here's just like showing you all my Leslie videos. I have them all listed down in the description box with links to Amazon. That's where I get my Leslie videos because I can't buy them anywhere else here in town. I don't have a Target here. Walmart doesn't carry them anymore. So I write down in like tomorrow I'm going to do 4 of these walk blasters. And then Tuesday, I'm going to do, okay, nope, that one's a 3 mile. Okay, so Tuesday was this one, the 2 fast miles on that one. Wednesday, I have down to do the Burn 30, which is from this Walk It Off in 30 Days. And then Thursday, I have, that was this one. This is a 3 mile walk. Walk to the Hits party songs. This is a 3 mile walk in there. So I'm going to do that one. And then Friday, I am going to do this one, and it has a Friday on there, and it is a 5 mile walk. We'll see if that happens. That means I have to get up an hour before and do it an hour. I may split it up and do because this one has all these different kind of walks on there. So I may split it up and do like the 3 mile walk in the morning and then do the 2 mile walk in the afternoon. So that is my goal, and then I have mini goals besides that. So I have my goal in the morning to do my walk, and I've told myself what walk I'm going to do. And then by lunchtime, every day by lunchtime, my goal is to have 6,000 steps, which if I do these morning walks, I should have no problem to have that. So by lunch, I take lunch at noon most days. So by noon, I will have 6,000 steps. By 4:30, which is when I get off work, my goal is to have 8,000 steps. And then by bedtime, have 9,000. So I should have no problem doing that. I just have to make myself kind of get up. So it's more aware. And so if like I'll look at my watch or whatever at 10 o'clock, and if I see how close I am to 6,000 steps, if I'm not very close, I'm gonna get up, kind of do a little walk around the building, walk outside maybe around the building. I mean, just do whatever I can do to get to those 6,000 steps by lunchtime. If at lunchtime I don't have 6,000 steps, I'm gonna make myself go outside, walk for the first part of my lunch, come back out, and then go eat lunch. So I'm kind of making myself have 6,000 steps by lunchtime. And then by 4:30, have 8,000 steps. So again, I may just do a walk at lunchtime, and then also just make sure I'm aware, you know, because that gives me, I get off lunch at 1, so it gives me from 1 to 4:30, 3.5 hours to get another 1,000 or 2,000 steps. So that'll be my goal, is just to like, I get up every hour and just kind of maybe walk around a little bit, or go outside and take a quick like 5-minute walk around the block or something like that. And then by bedtime, 9,000 steps. I'll just walk around the house if I have to. So I'm making myself little mini goals. So I don't know if you can see that. That'll be blurry or it's right, but I'm making myself little mini goals throughout the day. So let me know how you guys are doing on the water or hydrated step challenge that we did for the month of September. Let me know how you're doing for that. And let me know if you plan it out like this, if you've set yourself little mini goals for steps and for water, and how you guys do that. And if something like this would be helpful for you guys, let me know. So, and don't forget about this week's question. Leave your answers down below in the description, or down below in the comments. And please make sure you give me a thumbs up for this video if you are liking these videos. And also, if you're not subscribed, please do so. And I will talk to you guys all in the next video. Bye guys.